Hey YouTube, Paul back here again for another video right at you. And as I mentioned in my last video, this will be my complete Arrow collection. So basically I'm going to be doing this in 2 takes, I decided. I didn't get any comments about if anyone wanted it as a long video or a shorter video, so that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna go with the 2 video. It's easier on me and I can spend a little bit more time on explaining the movies. Thank you for joining me anyway for this video. I appreciate everybody watching and subscribing and sharing and commenting. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. And I'm happy to do this in my spare time for you guys, just to share my passion really and what I'm into and what I like. Now, just before I begin, I just thought I want to point out to you that I don't have all the Arrow movies. I've kind of cherry pick what I want when I buy these. So still a few out there I still need to buy that are kind of like, let's just say, backlogged, you know, old titles that I need to pick up still. So whenever I do a pickups video, you are going to see some old ones in there, ones I've sort of like found. So anyway, without further ado, and in no particular order, I'm going to start with this one because I think this was the last one I bought in terms of box set. This one is the Cold War Creatures 4 films from Sam Katzman. I've never heard of this director, but I like creature features, so I'm kind of happy to own this one. So you get that booklet, and then as you can see, you get the Giant Claw, Zombies of Mora Tar, the Wolf, the Werewolf, I was going to say the Wolfman, the Werewolf, Creature with the Atom Brain. I've only ever watched the Giant Claw, but the rest I have not seen. So it's a nice set, and I waited on this one. This one I was a bit late to the party buying this one, but I'm happy I found it anyway eventually. You can see it's got loads of special features there, limited contents, and yeah, as you can see, you're welcome to pause and read all of that. That's that one. The next one, I didn't go for the serial box set of this one. This is the Herschel Gordon-Lewis set. This is the much smaller condensed version of his collection. I still like this cover though, cover art. It's still nice. I think it's the same as the serial box one. And you can see how they kind of like really crammed all these movies in there. Those are all the titles there. That's what's contained. It's a nice set. I've watched a couple of the movies. I found them a bit weird. Which ones did I see? I can't even... Oh, that's it. She-Devils on Wheels. Just for the hell of it. I think they're the only 2 I've seen. But the rest I still haven't seen and still need to watch. The next one is Volume 2 of American Horror Project. So you got Dark August, and then you've got Dream No Evil, The Child. Now, I used to have the first one and sold it on because I did not like the movies. And I don't want to keep any movies in my collection that I'm not going to be revisiting again. I don't want it just to say I've got it on the shelf. Because if I did that, then literally I will have no space anywhere. Anyway, this is the limited edition one. Well, these are all limited, the ones that are coming out that I'm going to show you now. He's got a thin booklet, not as thick as the the Cold War creatures. Cold War creatures. Why do I keep saying Cold War? Oh yeah, they are Cold War creatures. That's it. It's not like the other set, but it's still a decent size. And as I said, I have not seen these ones, so I don't know anything about them. And I'm not really in a hurry to watch it, to be honest with you. But it's good to know it's there and I can watch it. So I'm just scared that if I watch it, I'm just going to sell it on. That's it. I don't know. I'm mad. Moving on. Next one is the first release of the Ring collection. So this got re-released with the white cover. But this is the first original release with that booklet. And as you can see, Ring, Ring 2, Ring O. So basically 1, 2 and 3. I've only seen the first one. I've never seen the other two. That's the Ring collection. I'll get to see that one sooner or later. Now this one, because I've got multiple editions, I felt the need not to open it. And that's the David Cronenberg's Videodrome. This is a beautiful set, out of print. Goes for stupid money now. You can see he's got a documentary there, Long Live the Flesh, David Cronenberg's early works, and then obviously Videodrome. There are loads of special features there. Long Live the Flesh, the new flesh. It's a beautiful set. It's probably one of my favorite Arrow sets there. And I've got a lot of these sets not open, by the way, guys, because I have multiple editions, and this multiple business I need to stop, because this is what's really killing me for space. Having editions 3-4 times of the same movie with different packaging. I mean, as collectors, we are just like guilty of that, you know. You kind of like get drawn in just purely just looking at the cover and you go, yep, that's enough for me. I want that movie. You know, and I can't keep on doing that, because there's got to be a point in your life where you have to say, you know, I got to stop now, because, you know, I'm crossing the line here. It's like too much. What is too much? I don't know for a collector. Hoarder, whatever you want to call us. The next one is the first release of the House collection. This one's out of print. And if anyone's thinking, why ain't this dude got any 4Ks? I'm not going to rebuy these again. It's that simple. I'm happy with these. I'm sticking with these, because I am not going to rechange my entire collection to 4K. No way. These are still beautiful. I still love them. They're still amazing. So I will not be buying these in 4K. I'm happy with Blu-ray. I have some 4Ks, but for the most part, I do Blu-rays. So anyway, I thought I'd get that off my chest. So I've got House 2, 3 and 4, and a nice thick booklet there. This has not been opened because I've got this on DVD. And I really should sell it, but I'm not, and I'm mad, and I don't know why. But anyway, this is the complete House collection. Beautiful set. I love that set. Put that over there with the rest. The next one, oh, you dropped it, is Vincent Price in 6 Gothic Tales. I decided to go for this one. I didn't go for the very first release of it, because with Vincent Price, I don't like all of his movies, to be honest. I can't sort of, I don't know, I can't get into some of his movies, basically. I know a lot of, you know, people love Vincent Price, and I don't hate Vincent Price, do not get me wrong. I love his work, just not all of it. Anyway, so as you can see, by Edgar Allan Poe. The Fall of the House of Usher, The Pit and the Pendulum, Tales of Terror, The Raven, The Haunted Palace, Tomb of Ligia, however you want to pronounce it. This is what you get. There's no booklet, as I said, because this is not the first release. This was re-released, but this will do me. You know, it's still a nice set, to be honest with you. I still like it. Still nicely packaged and everything. Still yet need to buy a protective sleeve for that one. Well, for a few of them, actually. I just struggle with that. If anybody can tell me, by the way, where I can get like some protective covers for these bigger box sets, because I struggle to find them, man. Anybody can help me out, please. I'd appreciate it if you leave me a link or something and just point me in the right direction. I would appreciate that. Anyway, the next one is a Giallo, I guess. Death Walks Twice, 2 films of Luciano Ercoli. The thick booklet. Let's have a look. So you got Death Walks at Midnight, Death Walks on High Heels. That's it. I don't know anything about these movies, to be honest with you. I've had this set for a long time and I still have not opened it. I know, I'm mad. Why didn't I watch it? I have no idea. I guess it's just one of those movies that I've got in the collection that I keep on forgetting about. But I will get down on that movie. So I don't have any doubles on that one. The next one is an Edgar Allan Poe's again, but this time this one is the Black Cats box set. Again, this one I was late to the party and I bought this one late, so didn't buy it straight away, but I've got it anyway. So these are 2 adaptations from Sergio Martino and Lucio Fulci. It's got that booklet, and then you got Your Voice is a Locked Room and Only I Have the Key, and The Black Cat. Both good films. I both enjoyed them. You can see it's open, so I have watched it. Yeah, I like a bit of Sergio Martino and Lucio Fulci. You can't go wrong. This one I haven't opened, and this is the William Graf collection. He Came from the Swamp. So I don't know anything about this one, to be honest with you. It looks wacky as hell, and this is why I got it. Very colourful, as you can see. I've never heard of any of these titles, to be honest with you, but I can't wait to get down on them. These are all the covers. So it's basically in total 7 feature films, as you can see. Sorry if you can hear noises in the background. There is a lot of works going on in my area at the moment, and it's unavoidable as I don't have soundproofing. I mean, I have double glazing windows, but they're not like completely soundproof, and it's really hot as hell, so I need to leave my windows open. The next one is Daria Argento, and this is Phenomena. Now I know this one got a 4K release, but I'm not going to be buying that. I'm happy with this one. This has everything in it. It's got everything, absolutely everything I need, even the soundtrack. So the original title, Creepers. Those are all the special features. As you can see, it's loaded with features. 60-page booklet, CD soundtrack, Blu-ray. You know, it's got everything. This is a great movie. It's one of my favorites actually. But again, I've got this one. The next one, this is The Killer Dames, 2 Gothic Chills by Emilio P. Maragella. It's Italian. I probably butchered that name. It's a great cover art, by the way. Again, I have not opened this. And that's the... Anyway, it contains the Red Queen kills 7 times the night Evelyn came out of the grave. Those are all the specs in there. Oh, my legs are getting crampy here. Anyway, that's that one. Killer Dames. Yeah, let's show you this one. This one I haven't opened it because I've got it already. Oh, if you see a shadow like that, it's just my finger. Anyway, sorry about that. It's funny. So this is the Phantasm complete collection. As you can see, you've probably seen this set a million times. Those are all the contents in there. The limited stuff. You got all the basically all the Phantasms with the bonus disc and the Phantasm sphere. Great looking set. Just didn't get around to opening it. I've seen these movies so many times. I just feel like, you know, I don't want to see him again. Not for a long, long time. The next one is H.P. Lovecraft's Bride of Reanimator. This is a sexy looking set. Love the black and the green. I love the way they sort of pop. This is the limited, well, they're all limited in a way, as I mentioned before. He's got that booklet though anyway, and loads of special features as you can imagine. That's my cat in the background. Anyway, so that's Bride of Reanimator, a favourite of mine by the way. The next one is Donnie Darko. Look at this one. She's decided to join us. Anyway, Donnie Darko. This is the limited edition. Oh man, I've seen this movie so many times. Loads of special features. It literally has taken half the box. And this is a great movie if you haven't watched it. Such a creepy film. You can see you got the director's cut, the theatrical cut. So many different cuts of the movies. Great looking cover art. Now again, I haven't opened this one because I've watched it on other editions. This one is an American version of the Reanimator. I wanted to go with this one because I love the colours. It's that simple really, and it's got the limited edition booklet, and it's got a comic inside and all kinds of goodies in there. So those are all the limited contents in there. And I really want to keep this for collecting purposes. I don't really want to open this one, to be honest with you. I don't. The next one is the infamous Carrie original. Same deal, booklet. Limited contents there. This is a great film. I haven't seen this film in a long time actually. I should really watch this transfer of the movie. I don't know if there's a 4K release of this one. I'm sure there is. I just don't really pay attention to 4K much, to be honest with you. The next one is... This is a Giallo. And that's Pieces. This is a very great, gory film. Loads of special features with this one. Love that cover art as well. Love the black and the red. I love the idea you get the CD soundtrack, because this has got a great score to the film. You can see it's kind of like, I put it in a protective sleeve, bag sleeve, but it's kind of like opened up from there. So I haven't opened this one. I've got the grindhouse releasing version, and again that's got the CD soundtrack and all that, all the rest of it. So booklet there, as you can see. These are all old anyway, guys. I'm sure you've seen these a million times on YouTube. But I love that classic cover art. I didn't go with the one with the limited edition puzzle box and record and all that. I was gonna go for that, to be honest, back in the day, and I just thought, nah, that'll do me. You know, you can't buy everything, guys, you know what I mean. The next one is a childhood favorite of mine. That's Candyman. I love that. Again, the cover art, you know, Arrow smashes it, man. I mean, I love that honeycomb sort of effect with the wasps and the hook. Oh, it's lovely, man. The colors are really nice. Tony Todd plays a wicked, infamous character there, you know. I mean, I watched the new one, and it's got nothing against this original one, man. I didn't even find the Candyman menacing in the new film, to be honest. In fact, I found him, to me, he looked like a homeless person with a hook in his hand. You know what I mean? I just did not like the character. I don't know. The only good part about that movie was the ending. That's it. Did it have the wow factor for me? Personally, nah. This one, you can't beat the original anyway. There's only one Candyman. The next one is Crimson Peak. Still have not opened this one. Looks like it's in the shape of a book. I haven't opened this one. I'm terrible, honestly. Those are all the features. Nice cover art though. Really, really nice. Again, you know, they really choose the colors well, you know, like the red and the black. It really blends in really well, you know. They really kind of like make the cover art stand out. The next one is the Daimajin trilogy. Now these movies, I heard they're quite good. They're quite entertaining. I don't know a lot about them because I have never seen them. I've only seen trailers. It looks kind of good. Looks interesting. So I can't wait to delve into these. Good looking box set. Really nice. Loads of special features. But I will be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of Asian cinema. You know, with me gonna see in my collection, I don't have a lot of Asian cinema movies. I don't know why. I just can't really get into them that much. I can get into some of them, but not all of them. It's when I was growing up as a kid, I've never really seen any of these movies. The only ones I've seen in terms of Asian cinema is... Sorry, it's my cat again. Is Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, was that Sho Kazuki? Just like the generic martial artists, you know what I mean? So I've never seen any of these. I'm not familiar with these, to be honest with you. So, and this is why I'm kind of like hesitant if I should, you know, buy this movie or certain. I mean, that one basically, I only bought that one. As I said, I saw the trailers. It looked interesting with the giant and all of that, with the god and that. So, you know, I thought, okay, I like those kind of like creature features and mythical giants and things like that. So I wanted to go with that. And the artwork and everything, the packaging was amazing. So I just jumped on it right away, basically, and pre-ordered it. The next one is Daria Argento's. It's the one and only deep red. And this is the Blu-ray, not the 4K. So it's got a fairly thick book there, and I think this has got the CD soundtrack. It does. This is a 3-disc limited edition contents. I don't really want to read the contents, otherwise I'll be here till this evening. Especially with Arrow, like I really jam-packed them. But this is a great movie anyway. It's one of Argento's best, I would say. The next one is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. Bill Moseley, Dennis Hopper. You can see the cast there. Great cover there. That's the contents there. It's the features. So as you can see, this has got no protective bag or nothing. So I need to really look after my collection, to be honest. This is the next one is the John Carpenter's The Thing. Everybody knows about this one. Great cover art. I love that cover art, man. It's amazing. Comes that booklet. I've got this movie again. Loads of special features there. I don't think it says the CD soundtrack. I don't think so. I know I bought this again in this Studio Canal release, and that definitely's got the CD soundtrack, and that's one of the many reasons why I bought that release. But that's another time for another video. I will show you that one. This is still a fantastic release, and the cover art on this is phenomenal. I love that. I really love that. And The Thing is probably one of my favorite sci-fi horror films. In fact, to be honest, I think it's one of John Carpenter's. It's got to be in the top 3 for me. If there was a top 3 John Carpenter film, this one would be next to Halloween, and the third one I don't know. Maybe The Fog. I don't know. He's got so many good ones. It's really hard to define a top 3. It's hard to define a top 20 with John Carpenter, really, because I like a lot of his movies. He's one of my favorite directors. I'm trying to read this guy's name. Giago Ferroni. Giago Ferroni. This is Mill of the Stone Woman. I'll probably butcher that name. I've seen this one. This was okay. It was alright. It was decent. It was really weird, actually, because when I watched this one, you got English, and then you got the original Italian, I think it is. I watched it in English, obviously. But then when I streamed it, when I downloaded it, when it was on offer on iTunes, you couldn't get it in English, which was really weird. So you could only watch this movie in the original language format. couldn't see an option for me to flip it to English. I don't know why, but anyway, this was a nice movie. It wasn't fantastic. It was very slow in places, but I enjoyed it anyway. Nevertheless, I really enjoyed it. The next one, I have not still seen this one. That's Phantom of the Mall, Eric's Revenge. This is like one of the newer ones I bought. I love this kind of like classic look, you know. Those are all the features. I like the back. It kind of has that 70s, early 80s feel to it, you know. So this one I still yet to see. I heard it's a very good film, so I really cannot wait to see this one. I mean, if I have time today, I'll try and watch it. I'll try and... No, actually, I can't watch it. I've got another one to watch, but I will definitely put it on the top of the pile to watch. The next one is a Wes Craven, The Last House on the Left. This is a brutal film. I love this film. I love the cover art. Again, it's heavy, hard box, very good quality. You know, I guess when you start seeing so many of these sets from Arrow, you go, oh yeah, booklet, Blu-ray, same old, you know. But it's still, I mean, there is a lot of love that's put into these movies, you know. So much attention to detail as well in the background and everything. Anyway, that's Last House on the Left. My arm's getting tired now. This is the Daria Argento's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This is a DVD Blu-ray combo pack. Booklet. So the features. Side. Getting great color scheme. Love the blue. It's just, oh, I love it. Love it. What's the next one? This is the John Landis film. This is the one and only, one of the greatest werewolf films ever made. That's An American Werewolf in London. Great artwork. Look at the artwork on that. Amazing. That is really nice. I have this multiple editions because this is like one of my favorite movies of all time. You know, it's an amazing film. It's American Werewolf in London. I have got the, well, the other version I've got that I bought was a German edition. But again, it's for another time and for another video. But I had to buy that edition because it was the cover art is not as good as the British one, but they actually did something right with that release. They actually put the CD soundtrack with that edition, whilst with Arrow they never, and I don't know why, because, you know, to get that soundtrack for that movie, it's very hard and very expensive, and it would have been nice if they included it in that set. I would have never double dipped on that movie, or whatever, triple dipped. You know, because I love that cover art more than the German edition cover art, but the fact that you had the soundtrack, I had to buy it again. The next one, this one is, I don't really need to say anything about this one, but this is Daria Argento's Demons 1 and 2. Very good looking set. Loads of features again. That's that one. Oh, I'm getting tired now. My old age. Daria Argento's The Cat of Nine Tails. I love this film. This is a fantastic film. Again, limited edition contents. All that good stuff. Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes. Great film, great acting. Really thoroughly enjoyed this one. I never bought the second one. I didn't like the second one. I went just with the first one. I might get the second one because I'm a nutter. Why would I buy something I don't like? I don't know, but I might buy it. We'll see. The next is a Lucio Fulci's City of the Living Dead. Again, I've got multiple editions of this. This is a great film. I really enjoyed this one. Time and time again, each time I watch it. City of the Living Dead. Quite a few contents there. Love that cover art as well. I love it. I like when they go with the original cover art. It just makes the movie more nostalgic for me. Clive Barker's Nightbreed. Weird and wacky, but I did enjoy it. I really did enjoy this one. It was really good. Especially this character here. He's really creepy. Those are all the contents there. That's that. I'm coming to the last few now. So we got Beyond the Door. An Exorcist ripoff, basically. But I enjoy this one. It's like a cheap version of The Exorcist, to be honest with you. But I like the cover and I like how they done this one. So you can see uncut English export version, and then you got the US theatrical version. I think I've seen the US, I haven't seen the other version. That's that one. The next one is a Brian Usner film, and that's Society. I love this film. This is such a crazy film, but I love it, and the release of this is amazing. This, believe me or not, is still sealed. It's still brand new. I don't know how much this would go for sealed. I'm sure it'd go for a lot of money though. But this is an amazing release. It's all embossed and it's just, cover is mad and the movie is mad, so but I enjoyed this film. I have got other editions of that film. I got steelbook of that one, so that's why I never opened that one. And again, that's one of those ones that I want to keep as a collective purposes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now the last one is a black and white vampire film, I believe. This one is Bloodbath. Apparently there are a few cuts to this movie. Few cuts, yeah, different versions of the movie. Those are all the features. Side. And again, simple cover, but I love it. Again, the colours pop and it looks really amazing. I love that. I really love that. Anyway, guys, my legs are like jelly now. I've been sitting on the floor. Anyway, those are all my limited special edition Arrow collection, what I've got now to date. As I said, I don't have everything. I would love to have everything. It's a money issue for me, mainly, and also I do collect other labels, so yeah, it's just space, and also I don't like every Arrow title that comes out, to be honest with you. It may look nice in cover, but in movie it's not that great. You know, I still haven't seen some of these films. I may not even keep all of these films, so, but for now, this is what I've got. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be a part 2 to my Arrow collection, which will be the non-limited stuff. The next ones will... No, actually there will be, but there won't be like these thick special editions, you know. They'll be like probably with a slip cover or the non-slip covers. That will be the next video anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you join me for the next video. You all take it easy. You all take care. And I'll see you in the next video that I'll make. That will be my Arrow complete collection part 2. Thanks again.